What is up, guys? You got Not the Worst here, bringing another Black Desert online video, and today we're just talking about new Succession release, which I'm obviously extremely excited about since it is Dark Knight Succession that is now released. I have been watching some other streams of it being played, and I'm actually pretty excited to test it out. Looks like it's going to be great in small PvP combat, and probably terrible in large scale, or very large scale rather, in general, but looks like a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to get into it. So just kind of looking through the global lab patch notes again. So these are good old Google Translate, but we got Dark Knight Succession now added, which means we now have Dark Knight, Warrior, Ranger, Valkyrie, Sork, Tamer, Plum, which I found out is Maewa, and Musa as well, as far as successions that were released. I believe KR currently has live on their servers Warrior, Ranger, and I know they have Warrior, Ranger, and Valkyrie. I don't know if they got any more added this week to the live servers, but this is what we're looking at for Global Lab. There were a few other changes that came along with this Global Lab patch that might matter. Something mentioned about Shy's buff here, fix the ability to use some of the techniques that were applied to prevent the buff effect from triggering abnormally applied. When abnormally applied, the translation always throws me off. So something with that, but things that we do understand. It looks like there's a bonus for some of the Manos life-related accessories that were added for wearing 2 of them. You get a certain percentage. The Noah accessories too, you get a 3.5%. And then I think this is Manos ones adding 5% XP added. I might be off on it if that's actually supposed to be Manos or not. It just says north from there. And the other significant change here that was kind of interesting is that the enhancement levels were changed as far as what was guaranteed enhancement. So if you take a look at what it's talking about here, we can see that beforehand you would have to actually enhance from +7 to +14 with a chance at failing. So you could get at least after +7. It's now being changed to +9 on weapons, and then with armor it was previously 5. It's now being changed to 7. What that means is you have guaranteed enhancement up to now level 9 on weapons and level 7 on armor. Interesting change. It will definitely save some memory fragments on the lower end for some pretty simple enhancements. Granted, going from like 7 to 9 was not really a chore. It's always that 12 to 15. That's the big baddie as far as that goes. But interesting change to make. I don't know that it was necessary, but whatever, they did it, so there it is. And that's at least on the global lab. Who knows if it'll actually go to live servers, although it typically does. So that's kind of all that's going on with the global lab. The other thing I want to say is I'm definitely going to be streaming some of the DK Succession later this week. I will either be doing it Friday stream or Sunday stream, because of course Saturday is the enhancing stream, or maybe both, probably both, but we'll see how it goes from there. I've got it set up to run. I just won't be streaming tonight on Thursday, but Friday most likely, and definitely on Sunday, one way or another before Vel, we'll get in and mess around with it a bit. So if you want to check that out live, be sure to drop a follow on the Twitch page. There's a link in the description below if you want to head on over there and just drop a follow now so you get a notification when we go live. Anyways, that is it for this video. Just wanted to touch base with you guys, let you know where we're at with Succession releases. I am hoping to start seeing these come to other servers other than Korea very, very soon, although I am still kind of suspect that they may do it all in one big release. Not saying every class all at once getting Succession, but it could be a situation where we see, although Korea is kind of getting them one by one pushed out, we might see a single update where we get, let's say, 5 classes or something at once, or something like that. I kind of think that might be how we're leaning towards it. It just seems like Global Lab is actually just how they're implementing things and looking for bugs, and then Korea seems to get the things to actually test them and see. I heard that there were some changes being made to Valkyrie because of some animation cancels they didn't intend that were possible. I haven't confirmed or denied that, but it just kind of feels like we've got Global Lab server, which is actually just, did our stuff break anything? And then the KR server kind of gets everything first, and they're like, well, let's see how it actually tests on this live server, and then we'll roll it out everywhere else after that, which was not the initial direction they were talking about going, but it is what it is. Anyways, I expect we're going to see multiple classes released at once. I could be wrong. I have no idea one way or the other. That's just my guess. That's going to be it for this video. Be sure to like it if you did enjoy. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you get notifications when new videos do go live. And like I said, if you want to catch me playing live, the link to that Twitch page is in the description below, along with the link to this if you want to check it out. Just keep in mind the dialogue's a little wonky because it's just Google translated. Google translates Korean slightly better than mine, so it's not very good. And with that said, it's going to be it for this video. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.